stepping out from Robin Hood's Bay, leaving footprints in the clay. 90 miles to St. Bees with nothing but the wind and sea. Yorkshire Moors are calling my name, green and gold like a rambling flame. Every hill's a story to tell, with every step a wishing well. From coast to coast I wander free, with an open heart and blistered feet. A long walk home for you and me, from Robin Hood's Bay to St. Bees.
It is, as they say, a little bit misty this morning. So good morning and welcome to day 4 of the Coast to Coast, and today we're walking from the Lion Inn, which is quite literally in the middle of nowhere on top of a moor, to Lordstones Country Park. There's a campsite there, a cafe and restaurant as well. Let's have a look back at, but that is a fantastic place to stay. The food was excellent. In fact, I struggled just with the main course. The portion was huge. Great breakfast, comfortable room, brilliant place to stay. They have camping here as well. But 12 miles I thought away this morning, and it's dry, and as you can see, it's a bit of a whiteout, which is a pity. It's hopefully will lift a little later in the day, but the temperature's perfect at the moment. So let's get going. We're always so organised and well prepared. Very atmospheric. Most important thing is it's dry at the moment. Though looking at the ground, happy not to have been in the tent last night, because I think there would have been the heaviest dew this morning.
So the crossing is about halfway for us?
There or thereabouts, yeah. They're saying 5.5 miles, so it's going to be about halfway. Visibility's improved a little bit as we've dropped, as you might be able to see, but I'm not going to increase my expectations any. I think this could be like this for most of the day. We're just dropping down from the pub, where this is an old track bed of a railway. Now I think it was either quarries or ironworks, something like that. I think quarries, but we'll be following this for about 5.5 miles until we pick up the Cleveland way. And this railway actually came down off the moor there by what was an exceptionally steep incline, and I think what they had was a system where they'd have the wagons at the top attached to a pulley, wagons at the bottom attached to the same pulley, and they let gravity do its work I seem to remember when we walked the Cleveland Way, I saw a photograph of it when it was still working, and yeah, the incline is just incredible for a railway, so they would have had to have had some assist system, but this should be pretty easy going for the next 5 miles or so. I don't know if you'll be able to make that out at all through the mist. We are getting a little bit of a view. It's tantalising just through the mist, but it's all still very heavy at the moment. And we're actually still going up, albeit gently. Just need this to lift maybe 50 feet or so. Well, there's not really been much to show this morning so far, apart from the endless bleak moor and the endless grey in front of us. Still fairly easy walking, but this track bed is rising all the time for us. We've been going uphill all the way so far. I think we've maybe still got a couple of miles left to Bleeside or Bleasdale crossing, and rejoining the Cleveland Way. The mist has arguably got worse for us at the moment. Can hardly see a thing, but we've made it to go and have a look at the board, because I can never get this name right. Where are we? Oh, it's not going to say the name, Bleasdale Crossing or something like that, but we are back with the Cleveland Way, and we're going to be with this until Osmotherly. And it's time to leave this old railway track bed behind, and I think we've now got a bit of a roller coaster all the way to Lordstones, so something in the region of about 7 miles to go. But we've broken the back of it today, which is good, and it's still reasonably early, so let the fun and games begin. It's only taken the best part of 8 miles for the mist to clear a little. Hopefully as we get a little bit lower we'll be completely below the cloud base, but yeah, that has been just a whiteout for the whole morning, so it's nice to actually be able to see again. And the mist's back down again. Can barely see 50 metres in front. But just stopped for a break there as well. And it's something don't do enough of really, and that's just to take the time to stop and do a brew, just to do a cup of coffee, and it kind of forces you to take a proper break. Although it's a bit of a faff to get everything out of the bag and sort of repack bits and pieces. I suppose forward planning in that respect is just to have the stove somewhere readily accessible. But it makes a difference, especially a day like today. It's not been the warmest, but it's been good just to get something hot inside. And sachets I'm using are the Nescafe 3-in-1. I've got to say, they ain't half bad. They make quite a decent cup of coffee. Anyway, it was a good, I'd say we must have had a good half-hour, 40-minute break. And I think we're on around about 4.5 miles left, but oh, excuse me, we've got some ups and downs to come. I think I remember this from the Cleveland Way. I've got a vague recollection that it comes at the top of a very steep climb. That's where we've come from. So if that sits at the top of a very steep climb, it stands to reason that we're about to go down a very steep climb. So here begins the roller coaster section. Here we go, just a real pity that the mist is still down. Nearly. Oh boy, that was a climbing and a half. And the views from up here are spectacular, as you can see. But yeah, that's a relief just to be at the top of this. 2 more climbs left, though I might bypass the last one. There is a way to bypass that one. Might be a way to bypass the next one. I'll need to wait and see when we come down, but yeah, that was a grind up there. It's the first really strenuous part of this route, heading west. I'm getting hike up Nick flashbacks from this, but at least it's not raining. That's that. These are the Wainstones. I don't really know much about them, so I'll pop some information up on screen. But the bad news is they also herald a very sharp descent, as you can see by the National Trail acorns down there. Right. This is going to be entertaining. Right, and I think I'm not going to film going down there. I'm not even going to attempt it. Stick your right leg through first. So put your poles through, then put your right leg through.
Yep.
And then sit on it, and you should be able to just swivel through.
Yeah. That's it.
The question is, are you enjoying it?
Let me consider that. Without an opinion.
That's it, we've made it to the top of the penultimate hill. And to save us climbing up and down the last one, and it's an official alternative in the Trailblazer guide. There's a bridleway that skirts the bottom of the last hill, and as you can see, really for all the effort that it's going to be, there's no point in going up there. If the weather had been good, I would have probably gone and walked over the top, but we've got an easier option, perhaps a bit longer, and we'll hopefully get to the campsite a bit quicker that way. But it's been a walk of 2/3 and a third, not quite half and half. We absolutely steamed the first 2/3 of it, and this last third, since we got on the Cleveland Way, has been hard work. But that should hopefully stand us in good stead for the next few days.
Green and gold like a rambling flame. Every hill's a story to tell, with every step a wishing well. From coast to coast I wander free, with an open heart and blistered feet. A long walk home for you and me, from Robin Hood's Bay to St. Bede.